Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. Whoo! What a weekend, what a weekend, what a weekend. Jacksonville, Florida. What's really going on? A lot is really going on. I'm gonna talk about it for a second. I'm gonna grab this article up and we're gonna get off into it. Once again, it's on, as my man Ice Cube used to say back in the day. And nobody seems to really give a rat's ass about it. Here we go. Let me go through the particulars, and I'm gonna give you this article, and then I'm gonna give you what I think, and then I'm out. But before we do anything, we need to do what we always do, or rather, what y'all always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share all that you see and hear here. Okay. Jacksonville shooting. Let's get to it, y'all. Jacksonville shooting. DeSantis booed at vigil for victims of racist attack. I don't want my focus to be DeSantis, but I want y'all to see some of the things that are being said. Okay, it might be told from a slant, but what I ask everybody to do, draw the facts out of the BS. Okay, because facts are indisputable. Opinions can be talked about for days. A fact is a fact. Now, BBC News, Gareth Evans. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has been loudly booed at a vigil for victims of a racially motivated shooting. The Republican candidate for president was heckled in Jacksonville, where hundreds gathered on Sunday to remember the 3 victims of the attack. He was forced to step back from the microphone before a member of the city council asked the crowd to listen. It ain't about parties today, Jacoby Pittman said, adding, a bullet don't know a party. Mr. DeSantis, 44, who has loosened gun laws in the state and faced criticism from civil rights leaders for targeting what he calls woke ideology, eventually spoke and called the gunman a scumbag, which prompted applause from some of the crowd. Around 200 people attended the vigil, which took place in a predominantly black area away from the Dollar General store, just yards away from the Dollar General store where the shooting happened the previous day. 21-year-old Christopher Palmer fired 11 rounds at 52-year-old Angela Carr, who was sitting in her vehicle before entering the shop and shooting another 2 people dead. Anult Laguerre Jr., 19, worked at the Dollar General and was killed as he tried to flee. Gerald Deshaun Gallion, 29, was shot dead as he entered the premises. Another woman was chased but managed to escape. As police arrived, the attacker turned a gun on himself, coward, and died at the scene. An AR-15 semi-automatic rifle and a Glock handgun, both legally obtained, were used in the shooting. That is the Dollar General right there where that tragedy occurred on Saturday. Police have said the gunman was motivated by racist hatred. He knew what he was doing. He was 100% lucid. Sheriff T.K. Waters told reporters, finally put, the shooting was racially motivated and he hated black people. He left behind racist messages, police said, which read like the diary of a madman. The gunman was detained for 72 hours in 2017 under mental health legislation that allows the involuntary detainment of an individual for treatment. He was released after the examination, police said, which is why it did not appear on his background checks when purchasing the guns. Okay. I'm going to just get to it. Okay. We got people who do shootings in this country. By and large, the people who do these shootings, these group shootings, these mass shootings, these shootings, the vast majority of them, and let's just be honest, are done by white people. And by proxy means most of the mass shootings done in this country are racially motivated. I do not have a demographic or a stat to support that. I can give you one if you need one, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's keep it a buck. Do you really see a grip of Asian people shooting folks mass? Do you see a grip of Black people shooting folks mass? By and large, Caucasian males. But we don't see that as a pattern. When we say things like the problems in the hood, drug dealing, black on black shootings, that's usually created, motivated by African American males. But we talk about that in the media all the time. Why do you think we talk like there is no white on white crime? Like white people don't kill white people. Think about it for a while. Stats be damned. Proximity, opportunity, and circumstances. That's what causes crime, period. And they got nothing to do with Black people just commit crimes or that sort of thing. Because if that was the case, it'd be a lot of Black people out here doing mass shootings of white people. Why aren't Black people doing mass shootings of white people and then killing themselves? Because, like it said in the article, that's insane. Why would somebody want to do that? Why would somebody care to do that? Mass shootings, racially motivated shootings, whatever you want to call them, are a problem in this country that is constantly and continuously being overlooked. Constantly and continuously being overlooked. Why do you think that is? Why do you think there hasn't been some kind of legislation that's been put down to staff the flow of these shootings or the people who commit them? He did it with legal guns. Legal guns. See what I'm saying? There is something very, 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 very wrong in this country. And nobody seems to care. We talk about it all the time, constantly, have mad discussions. I've talked about it on my channel a few times. What gets done about it? It's not like the powers that be, the people who have the ability to change the situation, don't know what's going on. Why do you think that is? Let's do some reading, y'all. Let's do our own research. Let's do our own due diligence with stats and occurrences. I will probably do a follow-up video to this and give you some stats on it, because people on social media always seem to be about numbers. They want to see stats. They want to see numbers. Okay, all I can say is reliable sources. Reliable statistic sources. Statistics, not news. Statistical sources. That's what you need to look at, because the media can tell a story from a slant, and in a lot of cases can just out and out lie. Get the stats on what's going on as far as shootings in this country. Trust me, you will be shocked. I could say some more stuff, but it wouldn't be pretty, because to be called, and this ain't no knock on our country, I love this country, but to be called the United States of America, in a lot of things and a lot of processes and a lot of ways, we ain't. And I'm going to tell you, on a world theater, people see it. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do to make this country better? What are we going to do to make this country safer? I hear make America great again, but none of the people who spout make America great again say anything about reducing mass shootings or creating some kind of legislation to reduce mass shootings. If it is, put the legislation, put the people that folks need to get in touch with, politicians, legislators who are pro, I want to stop folks from getting shot in mass shootings. I need the names and the contact information of those politicians who are about that life. If not, don't come at me with no hateful rhetoric. Don't come at me with the BS that usually follows a video like this. Because where have I lied? We got to do better as a country. Period. You know what I'm saying? We'll stop talking about race when folks stop giving us a reason to talk about race. Ball's never in your court, though. But I'm going to leave it alone, y'all. I've said my piece. If you got some comments, go ahead and put them down. If you got some funk, remember I match energy, whatever you want to do, all that. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other. Increase the peace.